So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle. Van Dijk completing his first century of appearances here today, and that has not gone unnoticed.
Yeah, something that I mentioned to him in person before the match, Pete.
Just the goalkeeper to beat. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Raul is... It's Raul! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Raul clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Timber. And he's there to get it away. And that was nowhere near his best. And now they can spring out of defence. Driven forward. Raul chasing after it. And he's had it nicked away. Serginho, looking for a runner. That has been cut short. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now this could be a chance. He is through here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Looking here to chip it through, delivered with swing. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Camavinga. Camavinga showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Kaká. He rises! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Now it's Raul. And it's made its way to him. Shoots! Goal! Greece! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Greece have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you
Camavinga! Denied by an instinctive save.
really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
They've played it short. He's gone for goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Timber is fouled. And no surprise, that's a booking. In with the challenge. Nicely weighted ball. Good take and it's... Oh, shooting chance! Spread it left.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Raul. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Chance! Eder Militao with the clearance.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Rafinha is onto this. Brilliantly cut out.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
That's been cut out, well played. Doku. Looking for the run. Now it's Mbappe. Out of play for a throw. And it's Camavinga. Applies the finish! And that's off target.
Camavinga clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Out to the left it goes. Now it's Yamal. Raul. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one.
Georgia truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
And it's Serginho. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Camavinga looking to run onto it. Serginho is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And the shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Kaká was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Yamal is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Pressure stays on, it is a corner. And this could be the final action of the first half. Eder Militao with the clearance. Oh, important interception. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's in plenty of space here. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
No, that's been intercepted. Kaká, he's all... Can he finish? Oh, robust challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Now it's Mbappe. Played out towards the right wing. Messi. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Camavinga. And he's had a hit. He's missed, but not by that far.
Camavinga has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
He's on it, can he get away? Serginho. Greece are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Plenty to aim at here. Shot a goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Here's a sharp little ball here. Great ball, and he's in here. Real chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. He's got a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Greece are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Serginho. Pass somewhat off target. Bastoni does really well to win the ball there. And it's Messi. Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's a key interception. Serginho. He's having a hit! Good try, very good try, in fact.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Now it's Mbappe. Spread out to the left. Kaka. Now it's Doku. Now he's got space here. Now what about a counter-attack? And that's definitely not his best. Looking to play him in. Some excellent tackling here. Here's a chance! Long ball upfield.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That's a lovely, neat pass. He's found a way through. He's having a shot! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, judging by his reaction, he clearly feels he should have made more of it, but he's looking very much like the big threat at the moment.
Searching pass he's played there. Tries to pass it through, and he was quick to react. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Bastoni kept his eye on it, and he's there. Rodri, very nicely done. Good spot, that. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And that gets things running. Bastoni making his 100th appearance here today, of course.
Yeah, something that I mentioned to him in person before the match, Peter, although it took some...
It's a mighty effort! No way through. Aimed beyond the defence. And he's heaved it away.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Vardiol takes control of it and he's on the move.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Rodri. No, he refuses to take the bait. Haaland. Doku. He won't be happy with that one. It's a pretty loose pass. Palmeiras have got it back and they'll have another go. Gnabry in acres of space out wide. That's a decent clearance. He's had a shot! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Knocks it into... takes a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's whipped it across.
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Oh, it's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, he's not the type that...
Big header! It's loose, in for the pieces! It's there! And Palmeiras score first! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Palmeiras have broken through, it's 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Doku. Aimed in towards the centre. And it's Camavinga.
Georgia are really in a position...
He's tried one! Just sails past the upright.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Messi. That's a good ball. Decent chance! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very...
Mbappe! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
Now it's Mbappe. Spread out to the left. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, that is a nice touch. Oh, that's fabulous. Hit into the... He rises! Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Palmeiras have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, super find. Oh, he's bustling through here. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Spread it left. Doku goes pelting down that left-hand side. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. So he's plotting something before playing it in. Well, plenty of early set pieces here.
Palmeiras really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
Rodri. Can he get it through? Now it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Mbappe. Doku. Oh, sweet feet. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Played out to the right. He's in plenty of space here. Camavinga. Serginho. Here's Doku. Nicely weighted ball. Good ball over the top. That is a brilliant interception. And that's put paid to a promising move. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Haaland. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. It's a really well-measured ball. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Indicated.
Tries to play it through. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Messi. And here's Mbappe. Gravenberg kept his eye. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time.
Just a quick request today for everybody to please kindly remove any cars parked on the road outside the stadium.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Messi.
Palmeiras get the ball rolling for the second period.
Doku. Number 9, Mbappe.
Now it's
Coming on the
Neymar.
field, number 18, Yamal. Number 7.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Neymar.
Substitution in progress.
Kvaratskhelia. It's a good run down the left-hand side. He's picked his way through. Oh, such a clever touch. Takes aim and... Oh, what a climb! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Neymar is offering a right smile there.
It's their second corner of the game. Kvaratskhelia! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Kvaratskhelia. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Costa Curta defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. And it's Zaire Emery. Shoots! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
And now they can spring out of defence. Kvaratskhelia. Serginho. Serginho has given away a free kick. great vision.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
He's had a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, well played. Zaire Emery can so cleverly bypass the press. Now it's Gnabry. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Rodri. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he's picked it up out wide. Deflected behind for a corner kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 16,
third corner of the game.
Rodri. Number 27, Serginho.
Gravenberg getting this one clear.
Number 38.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Number 13, Bissouma. Substitutions taking place.
Neymar might just make this. Oh, he's found support out wide. Kvaratskhelia picks it up out wide. And that is expertly dealt with. Out to the left it goes. Oh, no joy this time. Alexander-Arnold. Now, can they get him away? Kvaratskhelia. Bissouma. Gvardiol. Gravenberg is the guilty party there. Looking to play him in. And he's managed to get free. Eto'o. Cross into the box. Keeper has taken decisive action.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
He is through here. Big chance! He's scored! Into the lead once more. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Tries a shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Son Heung-min deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Punched away. And now they can spring out of defence. Played in by Eto'o. Oh, that's a fine interception. Now, who's going to be first to this?
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Yamal. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so... And the finish! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Palmeiras nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Substitution.
So nearly the perfect ball. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but can he finish? Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Lamine Yamal has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Tries to pass it through. And he's picked out the run. And that's a simple one for the keeper. He's a sharp little ball here. He's got away. Kvaratskhelia gets a cross in. And that's it. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. The action has already started. David Villa, a little gem amongst strikers.
Yeah, I think there are probably two things that set him apart, Peter. First, the ability to mould himself into any formation the team wants, often ploughing a lonely furrow up front. And second, having such a hugely impressive goal-scoring record, despite often being burdened with having to take free kicks and corners.
Put it all together, and you've got one of the finest strikers of his generation.
Exactly. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. Now this could... Shot a goal! It's hit the upright! And that was very necessary. That is good alertness.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Denilson! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Denilson really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And he's managed to get free, and he's had it nicked away. Mbappe couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
Decent chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Well, that looks a decent ball. And a chance! There it is! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Now it's Villa. And they're quick to get it back. And he's quick to get it clear again. It's their second corner of the game. It's a pretty loose pass. He's tried one! Just a whisker away. Doku. He has found the way through. Doku proves just a little bit too strong. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. This looks promising. Wirtz was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that's a throw. Bastoni kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And they're back on the ball again. Nicely shaped ball, well read, and the danger is averted. Wirtz. Paris Saint-Germain looking to pass their way through. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Spread neatly. And that's put paid to a promising move. Well, that pass isn't the best. Tries to play it through. Wirtz picks it up out wide. Aims beyond the defence. Hakimi plays it in. Punched away. Now it's Doku. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. It's just beyond his reach. David Villa. Doué is wide and looking to get onto this. He's found a way through. Oh, shooting chance! It's there! Paris Saint-Germain are back on level terms. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And it's Hakimi. Serginho. Rodri. He's in a great position here. And no, he's seen through all of that. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's in space and looking for options. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he's chosen to go back, and it's Hakimi. Opts to play it back. And now the breakaway. He's got away. Plays a sharp little ball here. Chance for a shot! There it is!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Le numéro 27.
And the whistle goes for half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And we are already promptly back underway. Thinks about the shot. And now they can clear their lines. And that's been won straight back. Messi is onto it in a flash. And that has left him in a heap. Alexander-Arnold has it out wide and in space. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Doué, looking to be a menace in the final third. Oh, he's found support out wide. It's a promising position. He's shifting through the gears here. They've got to be quick to recover this. Can he finish? Doku chooses to go crossfield. Camavinga. Messi in acres of space out wide. Cleared away.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And it's been taken short. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And the shot! Corner number 2 then. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Serginho looking to add to his goal. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Now it's Messi. Knocks it into space. Serginho. And he goes crossfield. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. They get a throw in.
Paris Saint-Germain really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain.
This looks like a more than decent chance to strike.
This is the sort of thing he craves, a chance to make a telling impact.
Messi, le numéro 21. Van Nistelrooy.
Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Yamal looking to play him in, and it's been played through. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
So, power or guile, what's it going to be? Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Messi. Nielsen out to the right. Camavinga. No, that's been intercepted. Can he get on the end of this? Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Can he get it through? Guardiola. Serginho. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Paris Saint-Germain really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Messi. Great vision.
You can never be short of runners in the space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Guardiola. And he shoots! And that would have won it.
Neymar really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Yamal! Oh, good stop by the keeper. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. And that's a real chance missed.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
Could move up a gear here. Nielsen. Just 5 minutes remaining now. And here's Kvaratskhelia.
Georgia can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
I think we're just about done here. Bissouma receives it in a wide position. He's having a go! Decent enough try.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Temps additionnel.
Guardiola
3
carries
minutes.
the ball down the right.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, super find. Camavinga. Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Doué might just make this. And he cuts out the supply. And that will be the final act. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's away we go then. Sporting have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider play...
That's a foul, no two ways about it. Yellow or red? It is red. Sporting already a man down in these early stages. That has left the boss thinking about what harm it has done to their chances.
Well, his thinking may have been about making his presence felt, but not the wisest of decisions.
Lewandowski, real chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Just eases him off the ball. Aimed beyond the defence. Serginho, now he is quick.
Rapid, Peter, absolutely rapid.
I suppose if there was such a thing as a model Brazilian fullback, he'd be pretty close to it, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you don't win all those honours at club and international level without doing something right.
Not the most accurate pass. Serginho. Raul. Serginho. Spread it left. Oh, played right into his path. He's got to shoot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Doku is offering a wry smile there.
Raul. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Chance! Goal! Sporting! And Sporting score first. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
Doku.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Guardiola tries to play it through. Serginho's cross. Ter Stegen deals with that nice and simple.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And
oh, he's been caught on it here, and one more try. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
He won't be happy with that one. More and more pressure on the ball here. Messi with the foul. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it. Camavinga gets a good foot in there. Looking to play him in. Played back in. Mbappe. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. Threads one in. And that is as far as they're going to go. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. And it's Serginho. Has a look and plays it forward. Rodri. Camavinga out towards the flank. Was never going to make it. And that's been won straight back, and it's Camavinga. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Great vision. He's in plenty of space here. He has found a way through. Messi, played into the middle. Goal! They've got to be quick to recover. Oh, he's been caught napping. Doku. Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's fabulous. Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Sporting are looking to go forward now.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Alexander-Arnold. Rodri. Out to the left it goes. Serginho. So what can they make of this? Now it's Lewandowski. Nicely weighted ball. Rodri. Camavinga plays it through. Now it's Messi. He is through here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Lewandowski.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
He's being urged to shoot. Raul plays it in. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Here we go again then.
Georgia can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Messi, played out to the left flank. Sporting have reclaimed it. Alexander-Arnold. Camavinga. And it's Rodri. Can he get it through? He's shifting through the gears here. Incoming delivery. Oh, well played.
Georgia clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Camavinga.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And it's Serginho. Yamal. Looking for options for movement. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And they can counter here. Well, that pass isn't the best. It's a really well-measured ball. Tries to pass it through. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
So, power or guile, what's it going to be? Well, now it's a race for the ball. Serginho, he's tried one! Nicely aimed pass. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. It's come to nothing. Alexander-Arnold. Looking for the run. Yamal. That's tidy. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Time and again they are repelled.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Well, an
not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Raul will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's a sharp little ball here, and he's intervened well there. Camavinga is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Sporting can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the...
And the shot! Bastoni attempts a clearance.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Substituição para o Sporting. Número 21.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Número 20. Messi.
Now it's Yamal. Yamal on a strong run down the right. Knocks it into space. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Half an hour gone in the second half. Well read, nice interception. And the pass is intercepted. Can he get on the end of this? And he's managed to get free.
Georgia really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Rodri calmly anticipates. Eze getting this one clear. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Yamal! Goal! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Georgia really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Oh, he had to make that. Shot, surely! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's there to belt it away. Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Great ball, and he's in. And the finish!
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Threads one in. Yamal picks it up out wide. There's a no-nonsense tackle.
It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold plays it in. Can he finish? Oh, what about that? Late in the day, this could well be it. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. So it's down to business here.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
Deflected behind for a corner kick.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Mbappe! And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, a delicate chip through. Nice interception, well timed. Oh, easy pickings there. He's found a way past. He's tried one! Alexander-Arnold, he gets big! It's there! Terrific header, he met that with aplomb.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
After 10 minutes is number 9.
Arsenal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Shifted it to the flank, looking for the run.
And again, they're pressing effectively. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Threads one in, and he's picked it up out wide. And great chance! Loose, in he goes again! Oh, taken with style! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Arsenal grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's definitely not his best. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And it's claimed by the keeper. Doku going full tilt down the left. Well, that pass isn't the best. And the finish! In for the pieces! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. He has found a way through. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. It's Rooney! Serginho. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Shevchenko. It's a pretty loose pass. He's got away. He's had a shot! That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Now he's got space here. Shevchenko providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, well played, well played. Nagatomo kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Aimed beyond the defence. And this is Drogba. Drogba! That's a lovely, delicate pass. Can he get it through? He's on it, can he get away? He's found the... Can he finish? Barella can so cleverly bypass the press. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's really put himself on the line here. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, I think this guy, Gavi, is someone who really does show his Catalan pedigree, Peter, where the philosophy is to love the ball, to demand the ball, to protect the ball. And he'll always back himself because he's got the courage to do all that and then do his bit for the team. And he will always be a key midfield link because of his cleverness, his anticipation and his desire.
Well, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Oh, well measured. And this is Puskás. He's found a way through. Shapes to shoot! It's there!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Serginho. That has been slung wide. He's through here. Big chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Can he get on the end of this? And this is Cruyff. And the flag has stayed down, and he's managed to get free. Van Dijk with the clearance. Gavi, played in deep. And this is Raul, and this is Pele. Bastoni gets good distance on it. Pass somewhat off target. That has not gone well. Cruyff, and this real chance! Arsenal with the corner, there first. Chance! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. And they're back on the ball again. And he goes cross-field.
Georgia are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Mbappe! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Great vision.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's gone back. Chance for a shot! And that is doing no harm at all. Defending was strong and firm. Arsenal were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That's a good ball out wide. He's got away. Incoming delivery. Serginho. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. And it's Camavinga. Engages and forces him off the ball. Guardiola. He won't be happy with that one. Now, can they get him away? Played back in. Out towards the flank. Swung over. And that is expertly dealt with. That's a lovely, neat pass. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Pele. Arsenal are looking to break at pace. Tries to pass it through. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Looking to play him in. Pele. It's Pele! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Pele clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Arsenal have their second corner now. Oh, he's been caught napping. And it's hoisted clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Demichelis gets a foot in here.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He has found a way through.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Oh, perfectly measured that.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Now then, the ball's come loose. And that'll be the last act of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Substitution in progress.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Georgia really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Camavinga. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Rijkaard. And he was quick to react. And he's in on... There's the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Can he finish? Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. It's a good run down the left-hand side. And it's Gavi. Cruyff's cross. Oh, what a climb! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Knocks it out wide. He's played it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Now it's Pele. Alexander-Arnold spots it and intercepts. Yamal. Can he get it through? Takes a shot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
And here's Mbappe. Yamal threads one in. He's found some space. Mbappe! Raul. He can run onto that. Guardiola calmly anticipates. There will be a throw-in. Yamal aims beyond the defence. Yamal, oh, that's fabulous. Lofted in. That's going to go a long way. Rodri. It's Gavi. Good ball, good take. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter.
And he's had a hit! And that is wildly off target.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Pele. Nice physical challenge. Yamal has created one goal already. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is... Oh no, what has happened here? He might be in here! And the finish! It's there! And the comeback is complete! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Now it's Pele. He's having a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on through. Oh, what? And again! Sticks it away! We thought it was over! It's all square once more!
Yeah, look, let me tell you that when you're receiving a ball from behind, when you're on the move like that, can be very tricky to negotiate, but technically I think he got that right, and the finish was beautifully composed.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. And here's Yamal. He's picked his way through.
3 minutes added time.
Now that's a fine challenge.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia. We are into stoppage time. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And he's picked out the run. And he's away. Takes a shot. Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof! And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
And the referee brings it to a close. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands. And we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And that gets things running. Milan have opted for a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, the obvious standout in today's football in this system is that it provides you with extra presence in attack. With many shaky defences about, getting the right partnership in that department can pay rich dividends as long as there's a good early supply. So playing two strikers can be a real help to this team. I mean, 4-4-2 these days, Peter, gets a lot of criticism, but it's unfair. Any system can work if you've got the right players.
That's the keeper's ball. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Great vision. Nicked it back promptly. Threads one in. Tony Adams. Now there is a proper defender, Jim.
Well, not too many Englishmen can rival his leadership qualities, Peter.
He just had so many strengths.
Ability to organise a back four. You don't argue with Tony Adams. You do what you're told.
Now it's Hazard. Now who's going to be first to this? Serginho. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Oh, that's fabulous. And it's played in. Climbs up big! Goal! Milan! There is the breakthrough! It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So, a breakthrough already.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And that one, a perfect example. Camavinga. Van der Ven promptly onto that, and that is that. Rodri cuts it out.
Georgia really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Delivers the ball. Oh, smashing header! He has done it! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Attenzione, un cambio.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so...
Van Nistelrooy! It's a loose ball. Long ball upfield. Can he get on the end of this? Well, that has not gone well. Looking to play him in. And he's quick to get it clear again. And that's really well manoeuvred. Serginho. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And he's there to retrieve it. Pings it across. Van Dijk clears. Defending was strong and firm. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Mbappe! Nice interception, well timed. Bastoni pokes it out wide. And it's Serginho.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And claimed it back swiftly. Oh, this looks sharp. Great ball, and he's in here. Yamal! They've scored! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net.
Peter, we all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Serginho cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Oh, shooting chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Such sharp play, and he's been looking so good this half, and yet he doesn't convert.
Van Nistelrooy. That's a shade optimistic.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were...
Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Yamal. Beckham. Olise. It's a pretty loose pass. And that'll be the final action of the first half. At either end in the first half, neither